You must believe in yourself before anyone else ever will. Because the truth is, no one is going to believe in you until you show them why they should. Not your friends, not your teachers, not your family, not the world. They won't believe in your dream, not because they're against you, but because they can't see what you see. Only you were given that vision. Only you were handed that dream. Only you know the fire burning inside. So why are you waiting for them to cheer for you? Why are you waiting for someone else to validate you? To tell you you're good enough? To tell you to go for it? No. You need to give yourself permission to go for it. Let me ask you something. Have you ever stopped yourself from chasing a dream because you didn't feel supported? Because the people around you didn't clap loud enough? Because the world was silent when you screamed your heart out? That's the moment most people quit. They think the silence means the dream is wrong. But they're wrong. Because when you start out chasing something great, something bigger than you, the silence is not rejection. It's just the world waiting to see how serious you are. They're waiting to see how much belief you have in yourself. They're watching silently, wondering, will you keep going even when no one is watching? You see, belief is like a muscle. It's built in the darkness. It's built in the struggle. It's built when you choose to show up even when no one else shows up for you. You have to believe in yourself before anyone else sees the results, before the trophies, before the awards, before the recognition. Because belief comes first. Success comes second. Now I want you to remember something. Every person you admire today, every successful athlete, entrepreneur, artist, leader, they all started with the same thing. Doubt. They didn't have it all figured out. They weren't born with confidence. They didn't have a cheering crowd the day they started. What they had was something more powerful. A decision. A decision to believe in themselves, even when it didn't make sense. Even when people laughed. Even when people said, you can't do that. Even when the road ahead was dark and uncertain. They believed in their worth. They believed in their strength. They believed in their purpose. And that belief moved mountains. Let me give you a truth most people don't want to hear. If you don't believe in yourself, no one else will. You train the world how to treat you by how you treat yourself. You teach people how to see you by how you see yourself. You show them your value by how much value you believe you carry. If you doubt yourself, they'll doubt you. If you disrespect yourself, they'll disrespect you. If you play small, they'll keep you small. But if you walk like someone who knows their worth, if you act like someone who refuses to give up, if you speak like someone who's already won the battle within, then the world takes notice. Not because they believe in you right away, but because you've made it impossible for them not to. You want the world to believe in your dream? Start by believing in your damn self. Believe when it's hard. Believe when you're tired. Believe when the doors slam in your face. Keep showing up. Keep pushing. Keep rising. Because your breakthrough doesn't come when they believe in you. It comes when you refuse to stop believing in you. Think about this. The Wright brothers were told man could never fly. Oprah was told she wasn't fit for television. Steve Jobs was fired from the company he created. J.K. Rowling was rejected by 12 publishers. If they waited for the world to believe in them, you would have never heard their names. They were misunderstood. They were doubted. They were told no. But they believed in themselves anyway. And that belief became a force greater than all the rejection they faced. Let me speak directly to the part of you that's afraid. Yes, it's scary. Yes, you might fail. Yes, you might be alone for a while. But guess what? You're stronger than you think. And belief, real belief, doesn't come from outside validation. It comes from knowing that you were built for more. That even when you fall, you'll rise. That even when you're scared, you'll move forward. That even when the odds are against you, you'll keep fighting. Why? Because you were not made to quit. You were not made to give up. You were not made to live small. You were made to shine. You were made to lead. You were made to inspire. But none of that can happen until you make this choice. To believe in yourself fully, fiercely, unapologetically. Not halfway. Not when it's convenient. Not only when others clap for you, but always. Look in the mirror. Right now, what do you see? Do you see someone who's been through pain? Someone who's been knocked down? Someone who's been overlooked? Good. Because that means you have a story worth telling. That means you have power inside you that hasn't even been fully unlocked yet. That means you're exactly where you need to be to rise up and show the world what belief really looks like. So stop waiting for the world to believe in you. Be the first believer. Say it out loud. I believe in myself. I believe I am worthy. I believe I am capable. I believe I will succeed. Let that be your daily anthem. Not because it's easy, but because it's necessary. Not because you feel ready, but because it's the only way you'll ever be ready. You see, your belief isn't just for you. It's for the people watching you in silence. The little brother who thinks he's not smart enough. The friend who's too afraid to start over. The stranger who sees your story and finds the courage to keep going. Your belief has the power to ignite belief in others. That's how leaders are born. That's how legacies are built. It starts with one person refusing to quit on themselves. Let that person be you. And when the days get hard, and they will, when the voices get loud, and they will, when doubt creeps in, and it will, return to your center. Return to your reason. Return to that first flame. Remind yourself why you started. Remind yourself who you are. Remind yourself that no matter what the world says, you believe. And that's enough to move mountains. So here's your mission starting today. 1. Speak like you believe. Watch your words. Speak life into your dreams. 2. Act like you believe. Show up, do the work, push through the fear. 3. Walk like you believe. Hold your head high. Move with purpose. Be bold, because belief is not just a feeling. It's a commitment. It's a practice. It's a way of life. You don't need a crowd. You don't need a cheerleader. You don't need a perfect plan. You just need to believe that you can, and then prove it. Every single day. So what are you waiting for? Stand up. Step up. Level up. The world doesn't need more doubt. It needs more people who believe. Let it start with you. Let it start now. Believe in yourself before anyone else does.